I think I'm perfect. Bitch is perfect.
What up, everybody, man? It's your boy Becomr Boxing, man. Just a quick recap, man, of the fight. Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman is right, man. He said Danny had to win by KO, or he picked Shawn by decision. Shawn won by decision. I had Danny up. It really, I had him by 4 rounds, but it probably was like 1 or 2. It was very close, man. Danny was very accurate with his shots, man. Shawn just smothered him and just threw a whole bunch of punches. He threw like almost 300 more punches than Danny. Judges always like that. That's the way that, AB be losing, because niggas be throwing a whole bunch of punches. But it don't matter. If you go back and rewatch it, Shawn had some good body shots there. Landed some good body shots, then and there, but they was hitting, Danny's elbows or whatnot. Danny, you go back and watch it, Danny landed the harder punches, man. Just like he said, he felt like he did enough to win. I could have seen it being a draw, even a split decision. I don't see a unanimous decision. It is what it is. I was telling somebody, man, matter of fact, Troy King was talking about the fight on his Instagram, and then I had messaged him on there, and I was saying I had Danny edging him out just because he had cleaner work. I didn't look at the show stats. I'm going to look at him again. I think they said Danny landed like 46% of his power shots. He was doing good body work. At one point in the fight, he landed like a double hook to the head of Porter. Porter never landed nothing like that. Nothing like that even showed that it really affected Danny. Danny walked through most of the shots, but Shawn just, stays busy. Like I said on one of my videos about this fight, Shawn just knows how to make the fight, ugly. And that's pretty much what he did. He didn't really do anything special. He came in a little better than I thought he did, though. He boxed a little bit better more. It was less headbutts. He tried to do something different, but at the end of the day, Shawn Porter style, judges like that, throwing punches and not being effective. Eventually, they're going to have to stop that, because I'm like, if you just throw a whole bunch of punches and not land nothing, you can feel like, oh, I got a chance to win. But I had Danny. Spence came in the ring afterwards and said, they want to fight unified. We'll see what happens. Spence said he want that for next year. So that's telling me he might be fighting not Danny Garcia, I'm sorry, Mikey Garcia, maybe at the end of the year, possibly. I don't see Shawn fighting him by the end of the year, because he just came out of a tough fight with Danny. Either way it goes, Shawn gonna lose to Errol. I don't care what Shawn does, he just don't have enough power. Errol's a big welterweight style, make fights. He gonna come forward the whole time and just let him rip on Shawn and eventually probably get him up out of there. That's pretty much, it is what it is. I would prefer to see Danny versus Errol just because of, Danny's more popular, but hopefully Danny keeps his head up, man. It's not one of the fights where you lost. It's just one of the things the judges decide. He still could be very good. He still can come back and get a title from somebody. Keith still has the WBA. He still possibly can fight and get that. But overall, it was a decent. Honestly, I was waiting for the main event since day one. Charles Martin and Pawaki Kanaki, whatever his name was it was entertaining, but both of them dudes, they're on the lower list, the totem pole of heavyweights. Ugis, and I forgot the guy's name he fought. I think it started with a B or something like that. They're not ready to get near the top welterweights, man. Ugis just don't have no power, man. I can see him possibly fighting Danny. Danny fought valiantly tonight. Ugis fighting Danny would be a good, determining factor to see if he's ready for Shawn or Keith or whoever. But nah, if he, gets to fight Errol or somebody like that, man, he just don't have it in him. He just don't have the power. He's not, I don't know. I think they said he was at 140, he's 8-0 at 147, but I just see him just a person that's there. Maybe he could fight like a Lamont Peterson, Luis Collazo. But other than that, man, it was an action-packed main event. Like I said, I had Danny winning. The judges didn't see it that way. I don't know what they was looking at. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? In the arena, which I haven't been to a fight yet, but you can react to whatever the crowd sees. And a lot of times people in the crowd don't even know what they're looking at, man. Like, you listen to Polly and something like that, like, yeah, Garcia's more effective, but he knew he had a feeling Shawn throwing a lot could, benefit Shawn. But you'll see, you go back and watch it, man. Danny he had a one round, he was landing a lot of good body shots on Shawn. A lot of good head shots, man. Shawn just never landed nothing good like that. So that's why I felt it hard to see where, you know, he won. But they had to make somebody a winner just so hopefully they can fight Spence or whatever they're going to do with the WBC. But that's my take, man. I'm gonna eventually try to rewatch the fight again and see if I scorecard differently. I had mine 116, I think, to 112 for Danny Garcia. And before people get all on me, you know, a lot of these rounds were swing rounds, depending on what you like. Sometimes somebody didn't dominate till like the last minute or something like that. So you can't really, you know what I'm saying? Because they had, when the judges had Shawn Porter winning 116 to 112. So I don't feel bad about my card because I just feel like Danny was pulling away just because, just little things, just by a small hair, I felt like he was winning. But anyways, man, that was my assessment of the fight. I hope, you know, Spence and Shawn eventually get it on. So, you know, Spence can unify. That'll be major. Keith Thurman said he want to crack at them boys. Hopefully he, you know, want to tune up. Hopefully his elbow's feeling good. That'll be, you know, very nice if he can get his WBC back. It just depends, man. You know how this boxing game go. But yeah, man, it's been another video, man, from your boy Banco Boxing, man. Hate, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and, you know, share this video on your social media, man. Get at me on Instagram.